Welcome back to Donkey.
Desync.
Yeah, there is a... Okay, so since Muichi wants to break the immersion, there was a very slight desync when I started recording this, and I think it's just because when I reloaded the suspend point, the suspend reload was slightly desynced, but the rest of the video is perfectly fine, don't worry. I would have had to re-record this entire world if that happened.
You're welcome, audience. I know how to ruin a great part.
Which, to be fair, I've had
yeah.
Technically, this is the second attempt that I did this, but this was after I had done a practice run. Because after the second world, I just decided, fuck it, I'm doing practice runs of every world again, even though I did a practice run of this right before New Year's, and did it all in one day in a flawless run. Of course, the moment I start recording it, I make mistakes.
I'm not a racist bear this time. I'm Bluey.
Blue?
My name's Blue, not to be mixed up with Baloo. I'm afraid you're a little early for the party. None of my brothers came at all.
They all kind of... To be perfectly fair
we just leave
to Blue here, they are kind of dicks, because apparently everyone knows that it's his birthday, and nobody's showing the hell up. Assholes.
I also just want to say, just the fact that he's talking about a party is like, that's if anyone shows up at all. And just Dixie and Kitty walk out, and it's like, yeah, we're not handling
They
this.
weren't invited either, so...
It's more that like it's like we're not here to listen to you, bitch and moan. We're out.
Now I'm just imagining Kitty trying to eat a banana bird.
Unfortunately for Blue, we're not going to be able to do his side quest for a little bit. I have to beat this world and go to the next one in order to get the item that I need for him. So he'll have to wait a whole part.
Oh, so we can't go to Mechonis.
Well, we already beat Mechonis in the last part. The item that you need for Blue is not in Mechonis. But the...
Oh, well, there goes my Xenoblade joke, fuck.
Well, to be fair, the item we get from Blue we will need to use for Mechanos, so we will be going back to there, which again proves my point from the last part. Mechanos is like the main freaking world they want you to go in, because there's a lot of little things in that world that they force you to go back to.
Yeah.
It's okay, Kitty, we can't drown.
If there's one thing I will say, well, at least while we're in like a water level like this, I feel like the water levels in this game in particular are probably the weakest in the series.
It's definitely faster paced than DKC 1 and 2, especially if you're playing as Kitty because he swims faster. But it's the problem that all three DKC games have, is that there's not really much you can do with an underwater level. So like, what are you gonna...
Like, I'll give them kudos for like trying to do stuff with the water levels, especially one later on where it's just like, damn, this is way more intense than I would like it to be, but you know, that's just a personal thing.
There's one level in this world that I personally think is the worst water level in the franchise, and that's just because the gimmick for the level fucking sucks, but we'll get to that in this part later.
We might even be talking about the same level
it's the one water level that stands out in this game.
Yeah.
But I do, like...
It's like, the only real gimmick of this particular level is just like, oh, there's fish coming out of these holes. Just time your swimming to get between them.
They move at different speeds, too. Like, the ones that are close together like that, they move faster. This one moves faster, and technically you're supposed to get on guard to get over here, but if you just stay to the top of the screen, you can just swim over them. You're meant to get on guard to get most of the secrets in this level. Because just like in the last two games, on guard, you don't even have to press the attack button. If he's right next to an enemy, he automatically attacks for you.
You just gotta also make sure not to
move
that
too soon,
happened. Like that.
Stupid. That was on me because I thought I moved up fast enough before it came out.
That was
the awkwardness of enemies coming in and out of holes.
I had to think that every time you mess up, that's Kitty Kong taking over.
I mean, honestly, I shouldn't.
Yes, I will keep shitting on Kitty Kong. Fuck you.
Everyone else already does.
Yeah, and everyone else does it so often, and it's like, should I even bother, honestly?
No.
Really, you don't have to. Like
No.
the whole joke that I brought up before of like people are saying, what if Kiddy Kong is who grows up to be Chunky Kong in DK64? That really wouldn't change anything anyway because people still hate Kiddy Kong anyway. So
I feel like
no,
we
that's
talked
why
about this before.
that's why I said
Pl-
that's the only running gag that we had that would have worked. Also, the fastest way to get around this level is to just keep spamming attack with On Guard, because that's the fastest way you can move.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
and then they make you think about the
No,
DK
see,
coin,
that's the positive to every water stage, is that the DK coin is always going to be at the very end, because you can't get the DK coin underwater.
Yeah.
Imagine if Dixie or Kitty learned to pickpocket.
Oh boy, rocket barrel.
Not the same as the other rocket barrels. This is a good one, because it's basically the...
Fuck you! No, this is the worst rocket barrel. I'm kidding.
It's essentially the exact same...
Yes, the worst rocket barrel, as in the one you can't control.
They're essentially the same as the auto barrels that you used in DKC1, except this time they actually are physical rockets.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start imagining that Donkey Kong's universe just runs on kids next door.
It kind of
technology.
does. I mean, 90% of stuff is controlled by barrels.
Yeah, you kind of.
Yes, if you fall.
I was gonna say.
I'm assuming that's instant death, or was?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure
yes.
that
If you
is
fall
death, yeah.
behind the waterfall, it does count as a pit.
Shit.
And I didn't play the clip there because
Kitty, why'd you lie to me?
I didn't play the clip because that wasn't a bullshit death. That was entirely my fault.
Should have said something like "dumbass."
However, this is one of the levels that I had difficulty finding a couple of the bonus barrels in, only because they're actually pretty well hidden in this level.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I can
they're
remember
invisible.
Not.
It's almost like
They're
they're invisible.
Well, the bonus barrels themselves aren't physically invisible, but they are off screen enough that you have to go out of your way to look for them. I do like the echo effect for these specific levels. Stuff like that. Like that one's actually physically hidden, but those aren't. But like, you don't need that to find a bonus barrel, thankfully. The other thing too is,
I usually don't like it when games kind of do that, where it's just like almost no indication that something is there until you jump for it. It's like, oh hey, suddenly.
The only game in the trilogy to actually do that is the very first game, and I'll give it slack because it was the very first game, and Rare didn't know exactly how to design levels yet.
Yeah, if you put something like maybe a banana to make you want to jump there, and then suddenly you find something, I can understand that. But then there are those ones where there's nothing at all to tell you that there's something there. You just have to blind jump.
Casually replaying DKC1, there are so many bonus barrels where you just have to make blind jumps to find in DKC1. It's insane. Which is why I never bothered to do 101% in that game, because it's not worth it.
It doesn't change anything anyway.
However, this bonus game sucks because you have very little time to actually do this. If you make one mistake, you're screwed.
Sounds about right.
And that's unfortunately how they do all the bonus games in this level. Like you have one shot to do it because you have just barely enough time to do it if you don't make any mistakes.
I thought it was this game.
No. The plus side for this game is usually if you fail a minigame, it launches you right next to where it just was, so you can get back to it super easily. Usually.
Keyword is usually.
It's very, very rare for DKC3 to make it a one-and-done bonus game.
I'm not gonna get over how Kiddy Kong just floats in the air while Diddy...
I know, I don't understand that either. Like, if you're slowly hovering down, Kitty just kind of floats. I guess she's spinning her hair so fast that it's keeping Kitty afloat, but also I didn't have to do.
Look at how big his chin is when he's floating.
Also, you were supposed to use
bird.
parry to get the end, but you can also just jump up there and grab it. However, this is the first instance where you do need to keep parry alive the entire stage in order to get a bonus game.
Man, fuck.
What was
Man,
it,
me and my
too?
friends hate parry.
Shit.
Case in point.
Well, the problem with parry in
fuck that bird.
in this level
Fuck
is
the bird.
because there's possible chances of bees being off screen, the bird can accidentally run into the bee and you didn't even recognize that it was there in the first place. But then sometimes you
bird.
get a break like a hidden one up that you can only get if you have parry there. Although I think if you have Kitty throw Dixie up there, it gets you one too. This is the mini game that screwed me up the most, because you have to jump over that rocket barrel and go behind it that way.
Otherwise, I think, yeah, it like, kind of like locks you from going back down.
However,
right?
there is, if you know it's down there, you can actually just jump down there with Dixie, and that actually, you can actually get this bonus game with parry, which makes getting through it a lot easier. But it's very, very risky to jump down there with parry, because you might accidentally hit something and kill the bird.
Oh no, my 3 lives.
Well, if you're not like
Right.
me and using save states to keep all my lives, then yeah, some people might want it. I want my 64 lives, goddammit.
It's not even the funny number though.
Not yet, anyway.
Right. Not the funny
Okay,
number
the trick to this
yet.
is you have to throw the
Oh,
steel
right.
barrel slowly and then use the rocket barrel to shoot over there. Otherwise, you can't. I think if you walk with it, you can get it there fast enough, but it takes forever. This level. This frickin' level, I hate it.
What was this one
This is
again?
the one with the TNT barrels that are walking on the tight ropes with you, and they move
Oh,
really
yeah.
freaking fast.
They move at your, like, there are ones where, like, they just chase you down, where it's just, like, there are ones that'll move back and forth on their own,
These
then there's,
guys.
I think, other ones where they will just
Ow.
straight
Yeah, the
straight
red
up
one,
follow you.
the red TNT ones just
Well, you
move
just
left and
jump
right.
over them.
Then there's the green ones that follow you as you're on the rope.
I never had it. I remember not having an issue with them because I could just like jump over them. And
The red ones
oh.
in this stage aren't so
Alright.
bad. It's the green ones that you see in the later stages that are annoying.
Also, this has to be the least problem, like, the least, what is it called? Like, the least difficult green banana stage.
Most of the collect bananas
It's
that appear
so
like
easy
that
to,
are
like,
very
move
easy.
left and right on the ropes and to jump up and down.
We're just gonna ignore that Kitty Kong was floating in midair.
Stuff like that. They move
GG.
way faster than you think they do. So sometimes you don't even see them on screen until you jump and they're already there.
Well, gee, it's like you're bum rushing.
I wasn't
the
even
shit. Don't
trying
bum
to.
rush.
They weren't even on screen yet.
No, I saw them on screen. You
Yeah.
did kind of, like,
You
Yeah,
definitely
it's okay.
jump the
bum
gun trying to get on
It's
there a little
Not that it
bit.
makes that big of a difference, really. And then they add the
rushed. Look, Kitty Kong gameplay. This is the only time we'll ever see it.
the other shit.
Look
Well,
at
here-
climb.
well, see,
Oh,
this
not
is-
anymore.
Fuck this guy. Fuck,
See,
it's like,
this is me.
I
this
don't
is me
like
doing
him.
This is me doing this the hard way, because there is actually a way to get that stupid bonus barrel, and I'm doing it the stupid way. You're supposed to drop the barrel that's underneath those 2 ropes. There is actually a rocket barrel that shoots you into that bonus barrel. So you're supposed to jump down from the rope, and it launches you into the bonus room. I did it the hard way, which is actually technically the easier way, because then you don't have to worry about getting hit by the TNT barrels or the piranha that's in the water. But fuck it.
I'm also gonna say, I don't know what it, maybe it's just a placebo effect, but I feel like you're playing a lot more risky when you're playing as Kitty. You're just like, man, fuck this kid.
I think it's. I'm
you play as
personally.
Kitty Kong is like, oh, I'm just gonna punish
I'm not,
myself.
but it's probably.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like if you're not controlling Dixie, it's like, yeah, fuck this
The-
kid. I don't care if he dies.
This is me just getting
I'm sorry.
cornered. Like when I just got cornered here.
the Mario 3
Basically,
method.
at this point, I just got
Yeah.
cornered, and I'm just like, ah, shit.
Skill
It
issue.
kind of is, and it kind of isn't, because mostly there we go. I just had to get the.
Kind of isn't my ass.
I was trying to get the TNT guys to get into a rhythm where I can avoid them, and they were just being a dick. So
Again, skill
this
issue.
would also be the last.
You're like,
I would say this is probably the last decent area to use Kitty's water skipping, but because of where the freaking clasps are, you'll just bounce right into them anyway. You'd skip over the water and avoid the piranha, but you'd bounce right into the stupid TNT guy.
It's amazing how they never figure out that they're screwing themselves over.
Oh yeah, them hiding the steel barrel at the end of the level. Yeah, that can. Damn it, Kitty! You had one job.
And fuck it.
Man, what the fuck?
Well, you stopped literally an inch away from killing the guy. Come on.
No,
Manic depressive crowd guy.
No, I just imagine Kid gonna be like, man, what the fuck?
Like he just rolls to a stop, but it's just like, okay, I didn't have to do
Damn,
anything,
I'm one bear coin away from buying that freaking shell that I need. It takes so long to get 50.
He just rolls on the ground, comes to a stop, and is like, oh, that wasn't fun at all.
This is the only time in the game where you need to collect at least 50 bear coins, and it's just if you want to finish the Banana Bird side quest. But you need 50 bear coins, which takes forever.
Hey, bear coins are expensive.
Yeah,
Apparently
it's
not,
a currency.
since Swanky just gives them to you every time you play his minigame.
Well, that's Swanky. He doesn't care about currency.
Shit!
Cool. Apparently neither do you.
That was completely my fault because I didn't tap left far enough.
Like I said.
Shit, hop on Smash.
Yeah, Kitty Kong, get on Smash. Oh wait, never mind.
I'm honestly surprised they don't reference anything about, well, at least until K. Rool got put into Smash, they didn't reference anything about DKC 3 for the longest time.
Maybe there's a reason for it, Kitty Kong.
And let's be real here. Once you add K. Rool into Smash, it's like, yeah, we don't really need anything else, actually.
The fact that when they added K. Rool, they didn't even add DKC 3 music. It's like, why?
Well, yeah.
Like, why?
It's like, good.
Why?
Good.
I like the music in DKC 3.
The only thing... I think his only real reference for DKC 3 on K. Rool's moveset is just his up B, where he pulls out the freaking propellers thingy.
Yeah,
Well, like-
that's it. You wanna know why they didn't insert music from it? Because it's not memorable.
I don't know. I think
Nobody remembers.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Nobody remembers music from DKC 3.
Plus, like, it's much more, like we've talked about before, it's much more atmospheric. You can't exactly make, like, a killer, like, theme song to fight to from DKC 3's music.
But here's the
And then you
thing:
look
they
like-
used
then you
the
look at
final, they
Pikmin.
used Game Galleon, and they used Crocodile Cacophony.
What?
Why not use the final boss
Yeah.
theme for this game
Yeah,
too?
but-
It's 4K Rool. His up B is a reference to this game in particular. Also, that was bullshit.
No, that was you.
No, that was
entirely
legit.
you.
bullshit.
I don't
No,
wanna
that
hear
was
that. I don't
No,
wanna hear
that
that
was
at all.
legit bullshit because this game has that. No, let
No.
me explain. This game has that thing where when you stop moving, when you let go of the button, if you were still moving when you let go, you still move forward a bit. So even though I let go of the right, it still thought I was holding right for half a second. That's why she stepped forward there for a second. So
No, that's been a thing. That's been a thing in the series.
I
for
know,
a
but I
while
didn't
now.
expect. I thought
It's
I
more-
let go of it fast enough.
Well, that's a skill issue.
It's more the fact that, like, if you're anticipating moving a little bit after letting go, it's less about letting go of the direction and pushing the opposite direction for a tiny bit to just kind of come to a more complete stop.
Or just jump.
I couldn't jump. I got launched out of a barrel, so I kind of just moved forward. And then
You absolutely could jump.
it really doesn't matter. It was a minor mistake, and I just rewound it because I wasn't going to go through the whole bonus game again.
Then don't rant about it.
I was only trying to explain why that happened because you're the one that said it was a skill issue.
You're the one that
So
you're the one that was saying you were the one that was saying that was bullshit. I'm like, no, it was very easily preventable, actually.
Anyway.
Going back to the whole music thing, I can't exactly say DKC 3's final boss theme is something that can be remixed into like a fighting theme.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Funny thing,
Yeah, a lot of DKC 3's music is forgettable.
Kinda.
at
It's
best.
It's more that it's like down, it's like low key, and it's more, something to be kind of calm with as you play the game.
so I do have to.
Okay, I just want to. Okay, I'm gonna interrupt you for a second. This fucking fish.
Yes,
hate
thank
it.
you.
This is
I
the
was going to
fish
bring
I
this up too.
hate.
This is my least favorite
Yep.
level in this world, and only because the gimmick fucking sucks.
Yes.
Yep, and so for those not in the know, you want to feed this fish other fish in order to keep it placated. If it goes a while without eating anything, it'll get mad and then it'll take a bite out of you. But another problem is
it doesn't. Also, the clams don't
Yeah,
count.
if he beats it,
yeah, the things with the spiny shells, if it eats that, it actually makes its mood worse.
this is me. Here's
And
me
they're
showing
very-
off. Kitty,
like,
is actually,
and,
Kitty is actually far more useful in underwater stages than Dixie, because he actually does swim faster than Dixie, which
Yeah.
actually makes this bonus game a
But
lot
yeah,
easier.
another thing, a problem with the gimmick of this level is the fact that it homes, like if it gets close enough to any fish, it'll home in, which is good, so that way you're not going too far out of your way, but also bad that if you get just a little bit close to the spiny shells,
There's also
it's gonna
the
eat it.
problem of-
Yeah, I remember when I first played this game, I've had times where this fish spawn
Oh
killed
yeah,
me.
like if he's turning
Yep.
red while
And
you're
it's
in a
horse-
bonus.
Yep, like right
and
there,
itself
right-
is
If
horse
he's
shit.
turning red while you're in a bonus room, and if he's flat out full on red when you're in a bonus room, the second you get out of that bonus room, he bites you. It sucks. Also, you have to wait for the animation to fully play out, and as you can see right there, sometimes he can just flat out miss things that are directly on top of his face.
This fish
It's
fucking
the
sucks.
I hate this level. It's not even that hard. It's just really slow and monotonous.
Yeah, this is the one time I'm gonna agree. This is like one of the few times where I'm gonna say your rage
I'm not
is
even-
justified. 'Cause this
I'm not
fish
even
fucking
angry.
sucks.
I just find
Don't
I'm not
feed
even angry. I just think this level is boring and annoying. I can tolerate it, no problem, but
fucking
it's
bullshit.
the worst
I hate
water
it.
stage in the game.
It also, I will also say you are being very kind. Like, it's completely justified that this level sucks, and I 100% agree. But it also doesn't help that you're kind of swimming around really willy-nilly, knowing the fact that the
Yeah.
spinies
well,
fish outright
Part of-
make it worse. And look, like
yeah,
that.
well, that's me going like, okay, that bear coin's not worth getting. Well,
Yeah,
I
you go for
rewound
it
back
anyway.
far enough that he wasn't gonna eat me for it. The reason why I'm swimming so awkwardly is because I'm controlling Kitty instead of Dixie, and like I said before, Kitty is the better character to use underwater because he swims faster. However, because he swims faster, you can sometimes overshoot where you're trying to get the piranha to eat the other fish. And that's entirely on me for
What do you?
not realizing how far Kitty swims when I hit the A button. So I'm completely blaming myself for it, but at the same time, the gimmick of the level also makes that kind of a problem, because I never have that issue in any other water level except for this one. All because the gimmick is bullshit. So it's a combination of, yes, like right there,
Oh,
he clearly ate that damn fish.
Holy shit! He's like, actually, I'm gonna go out of my way for this
That
one.
was
Fuck this,
horse
actually.
shit. He clearly ate that fucking fish. You saw him, and somehow he clips through.
This
And
I
somehow
saw that.
he clips right through it and then zooms straight for this urchin. What the hell is up with this level design? And that's
Look
what
at
happened.
that! Yeah,
And
these
that's what happens when he gets fully red. You cannot avoid it. And by the time it's like that, it's just like, fuck this.
Oh, there.
I just find that funny.
So
There
I
you go.
apologize for the...
I thought he despawned for a second.
I apologize for the mini rant.
Yeah, same
but
here,
I
actually.
like, the gimmick to this level is fine if it
No, it's not.
worked.
Dude, we're in agreement that it is not fine,
it's like,
actually.
The gimmick would be fine if not for the fact that the hit detection is garbage in this level for this piranha.
I think the main problem is this gimmick punishes erratic
Yeah.
swimming? Because like you're turning back and forth, but that makes it so like the fish moves all over the place and it homes really easily on the spiked ones if you're doing that near
this
one.
bonus level is the personification on why this level fucking sucks. Because
There's a reason it gives you 40 seconds to
exactly.
kill all the fish.
There's fish all over this damn arena. It's awful. I am so like there's a legitimate complaint to saying like games introduce a gimmick for one level never to bring it back. Sometimes introducing a gimmick for one level and never bringing it back is for benefits. Never bring this gimmick back again. It fucking sucks. In fact, it's kind of ironic that this is the kind of stuff. This is the kind of gimmick that would be in a game like Donkey Kong 64. Honestly.
And it would be infinitely worse than that considering it's 3D.
I do like Donkey Kong 64. My personal problem with that game is that it's too big for its own good.
Why? I was about to say, please do not feed
No.
that
What I'm
Spiny
going
to it.
back for is I'm going back because I'm thinking I'm missing a bonus barrel somewhere.
Even Kiddy
I
Kong
think
doesn't
you already
have
found
any part
both
of
of
it.
them.
No, I was going backwards is what happened. That's the other problem I have with this stage in particular. It's with water levels in this game, I don't know what it is. My sense of direction for water levels in this game is so bad, because like whenever I finish a bonus level, it brings me back in a way that turns me around and I can't tell where I am. It's really obnoxious. Kind of like this, like right here would have been the perfect time to say like, okay, use Kitty's spring jump off the water to get up there, but the water's too low to the ground to get up there, so you have to.
It's that you have to jump off the cliffside just definitely enough to be able to get Dixie
It's like
up there.
if the cliff was just a half an inch more to the right, I would be able to bounce up there off the water. But there, we're done with that level. We never have to do it again. So now we get to fight the boss, and this is again Ellie gets to shine again because this whole boss fight you get to play as Ellie.
Is just yep.
Because you got to shoot water into this thing's eye. And this is the.
I actually remember.
I kind of wish that they made more boss battles where you had to like play as an animal buddy. Like I do like them.
They did it for the B boss in the second game, and they did it for this boss in this game.
Yeah, but at the same time, my thing is it would make it so that there would have to be more bosses and less unique to the Kongs. Because like you say, like the Zinger boss, you have to play as Squawks. But I'm talking to like if you like in the previous games, you had a boss where you played as Rambi and you had to fight the boss as Rambi, or the other ones where you had to fight as Squitter or as Squawks, like we saw with the bees.
You were gonna say something, Luigi?
Well, that happened.
Now,
anyway, what I was gonna.
Yeah, like I said, well, that happened.
I made that boss fight look a lot easier than it actually is, because that's one of the
No, that was pretty easy.
Sometimes that boss can be obnoxious because you have to hit both eyes twice. So it's one of the few times where even though you only have to hit the boss 3 times, it's technically hitting it 12 times.
it's not even that. It's more the fact that, my main gripe with it is that, like, the water that it spits out, it doesn't hurt you.
Yeah, if
it
touches
knocks
you,
off.
you basically just die, because there's no chance in getting back on the edge. So anyway, we have a second ski, which is enough for Funky to make us our last major upgrade for pretty much the rest of the game, honestly. And that's how we get to the last.
Yay!
And that's how we get to the last 3 worlds of the game.
Yeah. We're pretty much almost done.
Yeah, we're gonna get to my favorite boss, and it's the dumbest one so far.
I'm actually curious which of the 3 you're talking about.
I'll tell you off screen.
No, yeah.